Have you ever faced disrespect as you got older? Aging is a testament to the resilience and wisdom gained over the years. However, it can also present challenges, such as encountering disrespect. Whether intentional or unintentional, this lack of consideration can be disheartening. Yet, by addressing these moments with thoughtful strategies, you can maintain your dignity and teach others how to treat you. Let's explore these 7 ways to handle disrespect in greater depth. Number 1. Stay calm and composed. When faced with disrespect, it's natural to feel anger, frustration, or even hurt. However, responding impulsively can often make things worse. Staying calm and composed in such moments is not only essential for maintaining your dignity, but also for protecting your emotional well-being. Responding calmly can prevent the situation from escalating and help you maintain control of your emotions and the conversation. Why staying calm works? Prevents escalation. Reacting with anger or frustration often fuels the other person's disrespectful behavior. If you shout, criticize, or retaliate emotionally, you may inadvertently encourage them to respond in kind, making the situation more heated. Conversely, staying calm is like putting a buffer between you and the negative energy the other person is putting out. Your composed demeanor can signal to them that their behavior is not having the intended effect and may even make them reconsider how they're behaving. Demonstrate strength and self-control. In the face of disrespect, the ability to stay calm shows that you are not easily rattled or provoked. It demonstrates emotional maturity and self-respect. People who are able to maintain composure in difficult situations often earn respect from others because it reflects inner strength. Rather than allowing external behavior to dictate your emotional state, you assert control over your own reactions. This not only empowers you, but also showcases your confidence and emotional resilience. Helps you think clearly. When emotions run high, it's difficult to think clearly or make rational decisions. Reacting impulsively or out of anger can lead to saying something you might regret. Staying calm creates space between the stimulus, the disrespectful behavior, and your response, allowing you to process the situation and decide how to address it thoughtfully. This way, your response is measured and well-considered, rather than an emotionally charged reaction that could potentially make things worse. How to stay calm and composed. Practice deep breathing. Deep breathing is a simple but powerful technique for calming your mind and body. When you feel your emotions rising, take slow, deep breaths. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 4. This process helps lower your heart rate and reduces the physical symptoms of stress, such as tension in your muscles. By focusing on your breath, you ground yourself in the present moment, giving you the clarity to respond calmly. Count of 5 or 10. One of the oldest tricks to stay calm is counting to 5 or even 10 before responding. This pause gives you a brief moment to gather your thoughts, stop yourself from reacting impulsively, and assess the situation. It provides the space you need to choose your words carefully, rather than blurting out something you might regret. The simple act of counting helps interrupt any immediate emotional reaction, giving you a chance to recalibrate and respond in a way that aligns with your values. Mentally repeat a calming phrase. Sometimes, your emotions can feel overwhelming, making it hard to stay composed. In these moments, having a calming mantra can help. Mentally repeating phrases like, "I am in control," or "this too shall pass," can help center your thoughts and reduce emotional intensity. These positive affirmations remind you that you have the power to control your reactions, regardless of how others behave. Repeating calming phrases can help you feel more grounded and focused, which enables you to approach the situation with more clarity and poise. By staying calm, you protect your peace, maintain control of the situation, and respond thoughtfully. These techniques help you handle disrespect with maturity and confidence, preserving your self-respect and diffusing potential conflict. Number 2. Set clear boundaries. Disrespect tends to persist when it goes unchallenged because people may not realize they are crossing a line. Setting clear boundaries is essential for signaling to others that you expect to be treated with respect. Boundaries establish the standards for how you want to be treated and act as a protective measure for your emotional well-being. Why setting boundaries works. Defines acceptable behavior. Clear boundaries communicate exactly what behavior is acceptable and what is not. When you assert your expectations, you provide others with a roadmap for how to interact with you. For example, if you value being heard in conversations, setting a boundary around interruptions reinforces that you expect others to listen when you speak. This minimizes the chance of disrespect going unnoticed or being repeated. Teaches others how to treat you. Boundaries act as a guide for others to understand how they should treat you. Without these boundaries, some people may unknowingly or habitually cross lines that make you feel disrespected. By consistently enforcing your boundaries, you establish a standard of behavior, teaching others that you won't tolerate disrespect. It also signals to those around you that you are in control of how you are treated, which often leads to more respectful interactions in the future. Empowers you to take control. Setting boundaries puts you in the driver's seat of your relationships and interactions. Rather than allowing others to dictate the tone or dynamics of a conversation, you take an active role in determining what is acceptable. By speaking up early when a boundary is crossed, you prevent situations where disrespect can accumulate or intensify. Establishing these boundaries reinforces your self-respect and teaches others to approach you with the same regard. How to set boundaries effectively. Use assertive yet polite language. When someone disrespects you, it's important to assert your boundaries in a direct yet polite manner. For instance, if someone interrupts you while you're speaking, calmly say, "I'd like to finish my thought before we move on." This approach clearly expresses that you expect to be heard while remaining respectful. You don't need to be confrontational, simply assertive enough to communicate your needs. Address issues directly. Setting boundaries is most effective when you address the issue at hand immediately. If you wait until the behavior becomes a pattern, it may be harder to communicate your feelings or change the dynamic. If someone dismisses your ideas or speaks over you, don't shy away from speaking up. A direct response like, "I don't appreciate being dismissed. Please allow me to finish speaking," sets a clear expectation that the behavior will not be tolerated. Be consistent. Consistency is key when setting boundaries. If you only assert your limits sometimes and let others slide at other times, it can confuse people and undermine your authority. Make sure to reinforce your boundaries every time they are crossed, so people understand that your standards are non-negotiable. Over time, people will learn to respect your boundaries if you consistently stand firm. Setting clear boundaries is an essential tool for protecting yourself from disrespect and maintaining healthy relationships. Boundaries define what behavior you find acceptable, teach others how to treat you, and empower you to take control of your interactions. By using assertive language, addressing issues directly, and being consistent, you create an environment where respect is the standard, not the exception. Setting boundaries early and following through with consequences ensures that you are treated with the dignity you deserve, fostering more positive and respectful interactions moving forward. Number 3. Lead by example. In any interaction, especially those where disrespect is involved, treating others with kindness, patience, and understanding, even when they fail to show respect, can have a profound impact. The principle of respect begets respect holds true in most situations. By modeling the respectful behavior you wish to see in others, you can subtly shift the dynamic, influencing how people treat you and those around you. Why it works. People mirror what they observe. Human behavior is often influenced by social dynamics. When you consistently demonstrate kindness and respect, others are more likely to mirror these actions. If you lead by example, especially in difficult situations, you are setting a tone that others are likely to follow. Over time, this can create a culture of mutual respect where individuals recognize the value of treating each other well. Patience and empathy create a positive ripple effect. When you remain calm and empathetic in the face of disrespect, it sends a clear message to others about the type of behavior you expect. Patience in moments of tension or frustration can often serve as a reminder that respectful behavior doesn't have to be reactionary. It can be a deliberate choice. Additionally, your empathy shows that you care about understanding others, even when their actions may not be conducive to a respectful interaction. This approach can reduce hostility, prevent misunderstandings, and pave the way for more cooperative conversations. Politeness sets a standard for interaction. By consistently maintaining a polite tone and demeanor, even when others are rude or dismissive, you establish a standard for how conversations should unfold. Over time, those around you may adjust their behavior to match your level of politeness. You lead by example, proving that treating others with kindness is more productive than succumbing to anger or frustration. This sets a precedent for others to follow, encouraging a more respectful environment. How to do it? Listen attentively. One of the most powerful ways to show respect is by actively listening. When someone is speaking, especially if their words are rude or dismissive, give them your full attention. Maintaining eye contact, nodding, and refraining from interrupting shows that you value their perspective, even if you disagree with their tone or message. Active listening promotes understanding and can often defuse potential conflict as the other person feels heard and validated, which is a fundamental human need. Acknowledge others' perspectives. Even if the other person's behavior is disrespectful, acknowledging their point of view helps de-escalate tension. For example, if someone is criticizing you unfairly, instead of reacting defensively, you can say, "I hear your concerns, and I understand why you feel that way." This approach shows that you are engaged in the conversation and willing to consider their perspective. It helps to soften the situation and gives both parties the chance to communicate more effectively. Maintain a courteous tone. It's easy to respond to rudeness with hostility, but that often perpetuates the cycle of disrespect. Instead, aim to maintain a courteous and calm tone, no matter how the other person behaves. For instance, if someone raises their voice or speaks condescendingly, instead of matching their intensity, you might respond softly but firmly, "I'd appreciate it if we could speak to each other respectfully." By keeping your tone polite, you reinforce that respectful behavior is non-negotiable, and it often encourages the other person to follow suit. The impact of leading by example. When you lead by example, you create an environment where respect becomes a shared value. The more you demonstrate patience, kindness, and understanding, the more others are likely to follow suit. In many cases, people may not even realize they are being disrespectful until they observe a different approach to communication. By setting the tone for respectful interaction, you subtly influence how others behave, often changing the dynamic for the better. Even in challenging situations, leading with kindness and understanding not only upholds your dignity but also encourages a culture of mutual respect and cooperation. Number 4. Speak up with confidence. Remaining calm in the face of disrespect is crucial, but it is equally important to speak up when you feel disrespected. Speaking up does not mean reacting emotionally or aggressively. It is about asserting your value and directly addressing the disrespectful behavior in a way that promotes understanding and resolution. By doing so, you set clear boundaries and teach others how to treat you, while also fostering more open, respectful communication. Why it works? Asserting your worth. When you speak up in the face of disrespect, you demonstrate that you value yourself and will not tolerate behavior that diminishes your dignity. This assertion of self-worth is vital, especially in situations where others may try to undermine or ignore you. By expressing how you feel and setting clear boundaries, you reinforce that you deserve respect. It also serves as a reminder to others that everyone deserves to be treated with consideration, regardless of the situation. Opening the door to better communication. Addressing disrespect directly also opens the door to better communication. Often, the person who is being disrespectful may not realize the impact of their actions or words. By calmly explaining how their behavior affects you, you create an opportunity for them to reflect on their actions and adjust their approach. This can lead to a more constructive and respectful conversation where both parties are better able to understand each other's perspectives. Preventing future disrespect. If you stay silent when disrespected, the behavior is likely to continue. Speaking up allows you to take control of the situation and address the issue before it becomes a recurring pattern. When you make it clear that certain behaviors are unacceptable, you reduce the chances of facing similar disrespect in the future. It also encourages others to reconsider how they treat you, knowing that you will address disrespect when it occurs. How to do it? Use I statements. One of the most effective ways to speak up without sounding accusatory or confrontational is by using I statements. This allows you to express your feelings without blaming the other person, which can prevent them from becoming defensive. For example, instead of saying, "You're being rude and interrupting me," try saying, "I felt dismissed when you interrupted me earlier. I'd appreciate it if you could let me finish my thoughts." This approach focuses on your own experience rather than attacking the other person, which helps keep the conversation calm and non-confrontational. Be direct and specific. When addressing disrespect, it's important to be direct and specific about the behavior that bothered you. Vague statements like, "You're always rude to me," can be interpreted as criticism of the person as a whole, rather than addressing the specific action that was disrespectful. Instead, be clear and specific. "When you spoke over me in the meeting, I felt that my input wasn't valued." This helps the other person understand exactly what they did wrong and why it made you feel disrespected. Maintain a calm and steady tone. While it's important to speak up, it's equally important to do so in a calm and composed manner. A steady tone, even if firm, helps convey that you are serious about your boundaries, but not emotionally reactive. If you raise your voice or become visibly upset, the other person may focus on your emotional reaction instead of the issue at hand. By staying calm, you ensure that the conversation remains focused on the behavior and how it made you feel, rather than escalating into a conflict. The impact of speaking up with confidence. When you speak up with confidence, you assert your right to be treated with respect. Not only does this strengthen your sense of self-worth, but it also encourages others to interact with you more thoughtfully. Speaking up allows you to address disrespect in real time, preventing it from festering and becoming a long-term issue. It fosters healthier, more open communication and can lead to stronger, more respectful relationships in both personal and professional settings. By addressing disrespect in a calm, clear, and confident manner, you teach others how to treat you and reinforce the importance of mutual respect. Number 5. Surround yourself with supportive people. Being surrounded by individuals who are supportive, respectful, and uplifting is one of the most powerful ways to combat the negativity that can come from disrespectful encounters. When you spend time with people who genuinely value and appreciate you, their positivity can help counterbalance the effects of mistreatment or disrespect. This supportive environment strengthens your emotional resilience and reinforces your sense of self-worth, making it easier to maintain your dignity even when others fail to recognize it. Why it works. A strong support system provides emotional strength. When you are surrounded by people who believe in you and appreciate your contributions, you develop a deeper sense of emotional security. These positive relationships act as a buffer against the negative effects of disrespect. They provide encouragement and validation, reminding you of your worth and abilities, especially when others may fail to acknowledge them. This emotional support helps you stay grounded, even in the face of adversity. Having a strong network of people who uplift and support you creates a sense of belonging and emotional stability. Affirmation of your value. Supportive people offer consistent affirmation of your value, which is especially important when you encounter individuals who may diminish or ignore your contributions. This reinforcement can help prevent negative self-talk or feelings of inadequacy. In situations where others fail to show respect, your trusted support network reminds you of your strengths, experience, and the positive impact you have on those around you. This external affirmation helps maintain your self-esteem, preventing the sting of disrespect from having a long-lasting effect on your perception of yourself. Reduced impact of negative experiences. Disrespectful interactions can sometimes feel isolating or demoralizing, but when you have a circle of people who uplift you, the impact of these experiences is significantly reduced. Supportive friends, family, or peers provide a sense of solidarity, helping you process negative events and move past them with greater ease. The presence of these individuals can act as a safeguard, reminding you that not everyone shares the same negative attitude or behavior. This helps you maintain perspective and prevents you from internalizing disrespectful treatment. How to do it. Seek out positive communities. Engaging with groups, clubs, or organizations that respect and celebrate older adults can provide a healthy, supportive environment. These groups are often focused on mutual respect, shared interests, and common goals, creating a space where everyone's contributions are valued. Look for communities that actively promote inclusivity and respect, whether they are related to hobbies, volunteering, or professional organizations. These groups offer the opportunity to connect with like-minded individuals who appreciate your experience and wisdom, providing a sense of belonging that can counteract negativity from elsewhere. Spend time with family and friends who appreciate you. It's essential to prioritize relationships with people who genuinely value you and show appreciation for your presence in their lives. Spend time with family and friends who support you, listen to you, and express gratitude for your contributions, no matter how small they may seem. These relationships provide a sense of reassurance and help you navigate life's challenges with confidence. When you are surrounded by those who uplift you, it becomes easier to disregard the opinions or disrespect of others. Engage in positive environments. Put yourself in spaces where respect and kindness are the norms. Whether it's a hobby class, a community event, or a social gathering with supportive peers, engaging in these positive environments helps you build stronger emotional resilience. Being in places where people actively support and uplift each other can help you feel empowered and less vulnerable to disrespectful encounters. Positive environments foster mutual respect, encouragement, and collaboration, which can counterbalance the negativity you may face in other settings. The impact of a supportive network. Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals has a powerful impact on your ability to handle disrespect. Positive relationships provide a safety net, reinforcing your sense of worth and helping you navigate challenges with greater emotional resilience. In times of disrespect, these relationships remind you of your value, help you process difficult experiences, and empower you to maintain your dignity. By actively seeking out supportive environments and nurturing positive relationships, you can shield yourself from the negativity that may come your way and continue to live with confidence, grace, and strength. Number 6. Keep learning and growing. As people age, there's often an assumption that their ability to adapt, learn, or grow diminishes. This stereotype not only underestimates the capacity for change and improvement in later years, but also undermines the value that older individuals bring to society. In reality, continuing to learn and grow is one of the most powerful ways to challenge these misconceptions and demonstrate that age does not limit one's ability to evolve. Staying curious, exploring new areas of knowledge, and remaining open to new experiences can help you maintain a sharp mind, enhance self-esteem, and inspire those around you. Why it works. Keeps your mind sharp. Lifelong learning is key to maintaining cognitive health. Engaging in new intellectual activities or challenging yourself with new information helps to stimulate your brain and enhance memory, focus, and problem-solving skills. Research has shown that people who actively engage in learning, whether through reading, taking up a new hobby, or pursuing formal education, tend to experience slower cognitive decline as they age. The act of learning keeps the mind agile and resilient, helping you stay sharp and alert as you grow older. Boosts self-esteem. Learning new skills or gaining new knowledge provides a sense of accomplishment and boosts confidence. As you acquire new abilities, you reinforce the belief that you are capable of growth, regardless of age. This sense of achievement helps to counteract any negative feelings that may arise from age-related challenges, such as feeling left behind by newer generations or facing societal biases that underestimate your abilities. Each new skill or piece of knowledge reinforces your self-worth and encourages a positive outlook on aging. Earns admiration and respect. Continuing to grow and learn demonstrates that you are adaptable and open to change, which are highly admirable qualities. This challenges the stereotype that older adults are resistant to change or incapable of learning. By remaining engaged with new ideas and technology, you not only set an example for others, but also earn the respect of younger generations. Your willingness to embrace change and continue evolving shows that age does not diminish your value, and it inspires those around you to adopt a similar mindset of lifelong learning. Dispels negative stereotypes about aging. Many people associate aging with stagnation, but staying engaged in learning actively combats this stereotype. As you grow older and continue to pursue new interests or develop new skills, you show that aging does not equate to a loss of capability. This helps to redefine societal views on aging, showing that older adults are just as capable of adapting, learning, and thriving as any other age group. By challenging the narrative that aging leads to a decline in intelligence or adaptability, you contribute to a broader cultural shift that values the wisdom and vitality of older individuals. How to do it. Take up a new hobby. A great way to keep learning is to explore new hobbies or revisit ones you put aside. Whether it's painting, knitting, woodworking, or playing a musical instrument, pursuing a hobby not only stimulates your brain but also provides an opportunity for creative expression and joy. Hobbies also offer a sense of accomplishment, and the process of learning something new can be deeply rewarding. Moreover, Many hobbies foster social connections with others who share similar interests, further enriching your life. Enroll in a class or workshop. Continuing your education through formal or informal classes is an excellent way to stay intellectually engaged. Many community centers, local universities, and online platforms offer classes on a wide variety of subjects, from history and literature to computer programming and languages. These classes not only provide new knowledge, but also create opportunities to interact with others, building connections and enhancing your social life. Whether you pursue a subject you've always been curious about or delve into something entirely new, taking classes encourages mental stimulation and growth. Explore technology. Technology is an area that can sometimes feel intimidating, but embracing it can open up a wealth of opportunities for learning and connection. Whether it's learning how to use a smartphone or tablet, exploring social media platforms, or becoming familiar with online resources for news and education, staying up to date with technology can help you stay connected with the world. Many older adults find that learning how to use new technology improves their access to information, enhances social interactions, and allows them to engage more fully in modern life. Technology can also provide endless opportunities to learn, whether through online courses, tutorials, or video content. The power of lifelong learning. The process of continuous learning is one of the most powerful tools you have to defy the limitations often imposed by age. Whether through acquiring new skills, exploring new interests, or embracing technology, staying engaged and curious not only challenges negative stereotypes, but also enhances your quality of life. Learning keeps your mind sharp, boosts your self-esteem, and sets a powerful example for others. By maintaining a commitment to growth, you demonstrate that age is not a barrier to evolution but an opportunity for further development and discovery. Number 7. Remember your worth. At any stage of life, especially as you grow older, it's crucial to remember and recognize your own worth. No one else has the right to define your value, and allowing others to diminish your self-esteem can be emotionally harmful. By grounding yourself in a strong sense of self-worth, you build a foundation that empowers you to handle disrespect with confidence and dignity. Recognizing your worth not only helps you navigate difficult interactions, but also enables you to assert yourself in ways that demand respect from others. Why it works. Empowers confident responses. When you believe in your value, it becomes easier to respond assertively when disrespected. Self-respect is a powerful internal compass that helps guide your reactions. If you recognize your own worth, you're less likely to tolerate mistreatment. People with a strong sense of self-esteem are more inclined to stand up for themselves without fear or hesitation, knowing they deserve to be treated with respect. This sense of confidence helps to neutralize negative emotions and empowers you to engage in more constructive, clear, and assertive communication. Influences how others perceive you. Self-respect radiates outward. When you treat yourself with respect, others are more likely to follow suit. People are influenced by the energy you project. If you exude confidence and a clear sense of self-worth, others will be less likely to disrespect you because they will intuitively understand that you won't tolerate it. The way you carry yourself, your posture, tone of voice, and attitude sends a clear message about how you expect to be treated. By recognizing your own value, you set a standard for those around you, subtly guiding them to treat you with the same level of respect. Prevents negative internalization. When you don't recognize your own worth, it's easy to internalize disrespectful behavior and let it erode your self-esteem. If someone dismisses you or treats you poorly, you might begin to believe that you somehow deserve it, or that it's a reflection of who you are. However, when you have a strong sense of your own worth, you are less likely to take mistreatment personally. Instead, you'll view disrespect as a reflection of the other person's behavior or shortcomings, not a reflection of your own value. This protects your emotional well-being and keeps you from being influenced by others' negative actions. Encourages healthy boundaries. When you know your worth, you naturally establish healthier boundaries with others. You become less willing to tolerate bad behavior because you recognize that you deserve better. Setting boundaries is a direct reflection of self-respect. It communicates to others that you value yourself and won't accept behavior that undermines that value. Healthy boundaries also prevent you from becoming entangled in toxic relationships or situations where you're not treated with the respect you deserve. How to do it. Reflect on your accomplishments and impact. Regularly remind yourself of the many ways you've positively impacted the world around you. Take time to reflect on your achievements, whether they are big or small, and the ways in which you've contributed to the lives of others. Your experience, wisdom, and kindness are invaluable, and acknowledging these qualities helps reinforce the idea that you are deserving of respect. Whether it's through your career, personal relationships, or community involvement, recognizing your positive influence is a powerful way to affirm your worth. Practice daily affirmations. One effective way to remind yourself of your worth is by using affirmations. These positive statements can help reinforce your sense of value, especially in moments of doubt or when faced with disrespect. Try writing down or repeating affirmations such as, "I am deserving of respect," "I value myself," or "I am enough as I am." These statements act as a mental reminder that you are worthy of dignity and fair treatment, no matter what others may say or do. Over time, regularly using affirmations can help internalize these beliefs and strengthen your overall sense of self-esteem. Keep a gratitude journal. A gratitude journal is another tool to help you recognize your worth. Write down the things you are grateful for each day, including your own strengths, the positive relationships in your life, and the lessons you've learned along the way. Journaling can help you focus on the things that truly matter, reinforcing your belief in your value and fostering a positive mindset. When you take the time to appreciate your contributions, it becomes easier to see how much you deserve to be treated with respect and care. The power of self-worth. Remembering and actively acknowledging your worth is the cornerstone of handling disrespect with grace and confidence. By reinforcing your sense of self-esteem, you protect yourself from the negative effects of others' actions and create a stronger foundation for asserting your needs and boundaries. Recognizing your own value enables you to confidently navigate challenges, stand up for yourself, and model the respect you deserve to others. Through daily reflection, affirmations, and gratitude, you can continuously remind yourself of your worth, ensuring that disrespect never diminishes your sense of self or the dignity with which you carry yourself. Growing old is not a weakness, it's a strength. It's a reflection of a life lived, lessons learned, and wisdom gained. While encountering disrespect can be disheartening, it does not define your value. By implementing these 7 strategies, you can handle such situations with confidence, inspire respect in others, and continue to live with dignity. Respect begins with how you view yourself, and when you hold yourself in high regard, others are more likely to follow suit. At any age, you are deserving of respect, and your life is a testament to the power of perseverance and resilience.